All right, it's the same day. I just switched up the camera angle, but it's been a little bit since the last video, but that's because I had a crazy October and it's kind of rolling over into November, which is good fun. But I played a bunch of gigs last month, starting with I did a jazz gig with my friend Wes Bourne. He plays at this wine bar in San Clemente, and the guy who usually plays piano, Cy, who's a good friend, rad piano player, he couldn't make it, so I was doing a bunch of, I guess, piano-based songs on guitar. Well, it was half and half. Half the songs are kind of piano-based uh, songs that I had to learn on guitar, and then the other half we kind of did like more funk songs to cater to a guitar player. But that was good fun. It was a good challenge, and we're doing one more gig December 4th at Harvard and Stone in LA. And that time, actually, we'll have Cy Sharp there, and we'll also have another keys slash synth player, so there will be plenty of harmony for that one. But we had a rehearsal for that yesterday, and it was good fun. Everybody's a good hang and a killer musician, so I'm looking forward to that. I did those Halloween gigs that I was talking about. It was a musical costume thing, and I kind of jumped in last minute because the person who originally was going to play guitar didn't want to do it anymore. But it was a bunch of Rage Against the Machine songs. That was our musical costume, and so I had to go Tom Morello for for all those shows. And we played a couple of. There was one crazy house party and then two gigs at a bar, and honestly, they all went really well. It was good fun. I might throw a clip of that at the end if I can find it. But let's see. I also did some studio sessions at Hear No Evil for another artist. And that was good fun. Elliot, the engineer, is a big Zappa fan, so we've bonded on that a while, which is probably how I got the gig. But that was good fun. I've never been hired by Hear No Evil before, so that was a first, and I think it went well. And then I played at my friend Tristan's wedding, which was super pretty. His wife is a wedding planner, so you can imagine the wedding was very nicely planned out. Beautiful location. DJ was great. Just good fun. And then finally, I've been rehearsing a bunch with my band because we are recording December 5th, 6th, and 7th up in Santa Barbara with my friend Jake Morentz, who is the drummer of the Framers. He's kind of my longest friend in life. I want to say I've known him since I was like 2 or 3 or something. We were neighbors. Now he's up in Santa Barbara, and he's got like the perfect... I'd say it's perfectly in between a professional studio and DIY. It's got separate rooms and whatnot. And he's got like screens so you can see like where you are in the project and whatnot. He's done a great job decking out his spot. So looking forward to doing that. It's been great getting together with the friends in my band and doing that. I'm having Travis Garman play bass and Moshe Wohl play drums, which I'm just excited for. They're both killer musicians, and I feel like this lineup is it's all I could ask for, really. So hoping that goes well. In other news, I had this was a little bit of a nightmare scenario. So I mentioned I'm recording next week, the first week of December, but like the first week of November, I showed up to my rehearsal spot and I flipped on my amp. I play a Fender Showman, which I love to death. I flipped my amp on and nothing was turning on, so I was like, uh-oh, what happened? I called Frank, my amp tech, up and dropped it off with him, and he fixed it all up real quick. And then I also realized, so my amp wasn't turning on, and then I also had 2 blown speakers in my cab. It's a 212, so the cab basically blew up at the same time. I don't know what happened, but I got that all fixed with Frank, and Frank is super quick and super reasonably priced. If you're in Southern California area and you need anything done, I'll link his channel below because he posted a video working on my Showman. So it's I kind of like watching that stuff in general, but it's a little more fun even when it's your amp that is being poked around in the video. So Frank's excellent. Can't thank him enough. It all sounds great. I put new speakers in the cab, got my amp back. So Frank's excellent. And then that guitar party video that I mentioned in the last thing, I did that with Amanda. That's done. So I will upload that sometime next week. Maybe, how about Wednesday? I'll post it on Wednesday. So I will get on that. And yeah, and so it was just a crazy last month. I went to Chicago for the first time too. I had another wedding out there. I wasn't playing, just my cousin got married, and so it was an excuse to go to Chicago. So Chicago's a beautiful city. And yeah, it was perfect. It wasn't super cold. It wasn't, yeah, weather was excellent. Whole bunch of fun. Oh, geez. Anyways. All right, I'm going to sign off. I've been chatting for a little bit, but good to talk to all of you, and I will talk to you again soon.